Once again, Brian, I'm going to brag about how much I love our intro. I will never get sick of our intro. It's kind of like my baby.
I think you have good timing on it now too, where you jump in right at the right moment before it cuts out.
I could be a radio DJ. I feel like I've mastered the whole jumping in and out of songs right before the beat drops or whatever it is, however that works. But I think so. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of the Hey BigHead Show. I am your captain, Andrew, here with the lovely Julie, the intern. Julie, hello again.
Hello.
And then, of course, Brian over there. I may look a little lighter today, and it's not just because of my white Norwegian skin that I have. It's because that we are shooting in the daytime for now. This is the first time in a long time, I think.
It has been a minute.
I think we've only done one.
Getting the full skylight.
We're getting full
effect.
skylight. I feel like I'm ascending into heaven type of view here, but it's all right. People can show off my my pale white skin here. But no, I'm excited. We have a exciting show today. We got an introduction to a new member of the team, and this is not a repeat of Julie. This is somebody brand new. And talk about a few things going on around Vegas. But actually, before we get started, I need Julie's opinion. Julie, you're a girl, right?
Right.
I want to stand up for a second. Are these jeans too tight on me? Because I feel like they're like around my thighs a little bit too much.
I do think they're a little too tight.
Really?
But as we noted last show, it could just be your millennialness.
I don't know what that means, though.
No, remember back in the day when boys were wearing girl jeans? That was a thing.
It is kind of coming back if you're talking about like bell bottoms.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of men are wearing like the female cut bell bottoms, but predominantly like Gen Z and the younger ones, like the looser fit on the jeans right now.
Well, just for the record, for people listening at home, I am not wearing bell bottoms. I want to establish that.
I wish you were.
We could not see the flare at the bottom, so
we'll save the flare for social media. We'll make sure I put that on our story today that I am not wearing
full
bell
90s
bottoms.
skinny jeans.
Listen, I've been working out a little bit more consistently, and one of the bad parts about it is your wardrobe is almost entirely brand new because you don't fit in the clothes. Clearly, as I don't fit in my skinny jeans anymore, which I think I bought them when they were skinny jeans, and I think my legs got a little bigger, and now I think they're just too skinny of jeans.
Well, what we can do about it to match your cut-off tank tops is we can cut them into jorts.
I love that. I think that's a fantastic idea. Brian, next episode, remind me we're doing jorts.
you're doing jorts.
We are doing jorts. It's going to be great. And then Brian, actually, I want to apologize to Brian. I'm sincerely sorry. I borrowed your car over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Last episode, I didn't really talk shit, but I questioned both of you why you guys do your things that you do in silence. Julie, you work in complete silence.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, you drive in complete silence.
Mm-hmm.
I got in your truck last time.
No radio was on.
There was no radio. And you know what? I didn't want to try to figure it out because I was driving this behemoth of a truck through your narrow garage that you have over at wherever you were. And it was nice. It was really nice to just sit there and drive in just complete silence. I felt like my emotions were running high because like I was thinking of things that I haven't thought about in years. It was almost
you can
like
concentrate a lot more when Backstreet Boys isn't blaring in the background.
Well, actually, I'm an NSYNCer. I
Oh,
believe that I believe that's what we talked about. Did we talk about how we were Backstreet Boys or NSYNC last time?
Well, I couldn't correctly name any Backstreet Boys songs, and then I referenced NSYNC instead. Mm-hmm. But then come to find out, y'all can't name any Backstreet Boys songs either.
Listen, I know one. I'm sure if I heard them, I would know them. But yes, it was a bit interesting. But yeah, the silence was great. The silence was fantastic.
Yeah,
I think I may do that more often. I'm going to be honest with you.
On the way into work, it's really nice because you just start thinking about all the things you got to do.
And then you get into your office and it's just chaos and it's just go. I do have a few questions for you though, Brian. Why do you have two phone holders in two different vents? I feel like.
Oh, well, I had one that was my first one, and then I got another one that's a charger, but I left the other one because I have you bought one because I sent you the link, the magnet wallet. So I magnet my wallet in there so I don't lose it.
I actually didn't read that text. I know you sent it to me, but I haven't.
So you've never purchased it. I'm glad I wasted my time going on Amazon, finding the one, sending it to you for you to do nothing with it.
That just shows how good of a friend you are. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, never again.
One thing. I did have a question though. How do you turn on the auto drive, like the autopilot?
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It doesn't. Yeah.
You don't have autopilot in your car? Oh my gosh!
Weren't we just in your car 5 seconds ago where you said it's garbage and doesn't work?
All right, so I mentioned earlier we have a new team member that we're bringing on again. Last week we showcased Julie. Now we have Garrett, and before we bring Garrett on, I actually want to have I'm going to test ChatGPT and Julie right now. So Julie, I want you to do me a favor. Can you describe what Garrett looks like? And we're going to put that into ChatGPT, and we're going to see what kind of image it creates of our boy Garrett.
Okay. Are we just going face?
Let's just go face.
Okay, because I'm terrible at guessing heights. So
you would be awful at the carnival game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Garrett has an oval-shaped face.
Oval-shaped face. Okay. Imagine like you're describing a criminal at the police station.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay, good. Let's see how this goes.
With a prominent chin.
Okay.
No chin dimple.
No chin dimple. Okay.
Fuller lower lip, thinner upper lip.
Oh wow, you're going.
Triangle-shaped nose. Black glasses. I can't see what color his eyes are. Maybe they're blue. Blue eyes.
Go blue eyes. Mm-hmm. White skin.
White skin. Yeah. Good call. Yeah. He's got attached earlobes.
Interesting. Okay.
And
describe the hair.
Yeah, we'll call it just above shoulder length, curly, dirty blonde, poofy hair.
I'd say curly wavy. Now you don't want to go too curly.
Right, not too curly.
Curly,
good call.
Wavy, dirty blonde hair.
Poofy. Make sure poofy's in there.
Poofy, dirty blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dirty.
And that's the entire description.
I think that's pretty good. All right, let's hit enter. And before we do this, I'm actually really excited to see how well this does. Let's see. The suspense is killing me. Do you think it's going to do good?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't put male.
Oh,
yeah. I can already see it's going in the wrong direction.
Oh, man. We're getting the female version of Garrett right now.
Hey,
you know what? That is a good female version.
That's a good female version of Garrett. All right, so we got Garrett on the couch here, and I'll be honest, that's a pretty good representation. I think you did an excellent job at the police description. I think if Garrett saw this face on the screen saying this guy did this crime, I don't know if you'd be in trouble, but I think you'd be nervous that they're getting close to you. How do you feel about this?
Well, what crime am I committing?
You kidnapped the president's daughter. That's what you did.
Oh, well, I guess that's more understanding.
Yeah. But Garrett, welcome to the show. Excited to have you on. Excited to have you on the team.
Thank you.
How's it going, man? What's going on?
We're good.
Yeah.
First week here.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Love the, entertaining, engaging aspects you like to put out for our audiences.
That's right.
So,
how am I as a boss? On a scale of 1 to 10.
You're pretty cool. You could be bossier, though.
I could be a little bossier.
Yeah.
I'll work on that. Julie, how do you feel about me being bossier?
Once upon a time, Andrew told me that sometimes he feels like he's too bossy.
I did.
So he said it was something he was working on.
Listen.
I don't know. I think he's really chill. I feel like we still do what he tells us to do.
Yeah, no, you're definitely great at it. You don't need to be bossier. I'm just giving you a tough time.
No, I'm actually going to be very bossy now.
Only with Garrett.
Oh, no, only with Garrett. So everybody else is cool. Everybody else can have an hour-long break. Garrett, you get a 5-minute break.
Why does Andrew keep raising his tone? Why is it just me?
No, but Garrett's going to be helping us out, not only behind the scenes, but also jumping in behind the board, sitting with Brian when Brian's not available. So it'll be good. We're excited to have Garrett on. And Garrett, you have a lot of insight into Vegas itself, into the Vegas sports betting, into Vegas, just Vegas as a general dude. I think you have a lot of insight on. So it'll be good. Yeah. Have you born and raised in Vegas?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
And then just full-on Boston fan. So. Love that. A little bit of everything.
God. You see that hat right there?
I did.
I got to flip it up, but on the underside of that, it's autographed by every member of the New Kids on the Block.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm actually really proud of that.
Oh.
I know. I wish I could get Tom Brady to it.
Not signed by the Patriots.
Yeah, not signed by the Patriots. Signed by New Kids on the Block.
We were all expecting you to say it was signed by the
Yeah,
Patriots.
I was like, oh, maybe a couple of players on a Super Bowl team.
I like to switch it up every now and then.
It's okay. Well, don't raise your tone of voice. Maybe I'll let you keep
Please
the
stop
hat.
yelling at me. Please stop yelling at me, for God's sake. That was going to be great. So we got a lot of exciting things going on around Vegas, a lot of unique things going on around Vegas. And this first story is actually one of the stories that reminds me of why Vegas is probably the greatest city in the world. And the reason for that is in 2026, we're having the World Sign Spinning Championship happening in downtown Las Vegas, March 7th. Let's see. We have a clip.
I don't actually necessarily look at it like playing defense, because at the end of the day, every
Is it one-time
competition
world
is unique.
champion?
And so
Tyler
I
Cartwright?
may have
Yeah,
won
just
the
this
most
guy.
previous year. I may be the current champion who won the last year's one, but there's also previous champions as well who've won it 4 times, 2 times. You know, other world champions that are competing.
I'm not going to lie. This is actually very impressive.
We're all in the same
I would never
place,
be able to do
gunning
any of
for
this.
Oh, no, it's
2025.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm just as
It's like
on
another
offense as
version of
everybody
like
else
the
is.
baton
We're all
twirling.
aiming for that
It really-
one
it
unique
really is.
trophy.
And I tell you what, I bet
just don't
they're.
wanna drop the sign.
I bet you they're all really good at bowling for some reason. I think the spin they have. I think they're really talented because it's all forearms. It's all forearms.
But I feel like sign spinnings's like up. Bowling is forward, right?
it's just a slight. It's a slight angle change. You don't think they could translate from one to the other?
I mean, not necessarily. That's like saying people that play darts are really good at axe throwing. There's a
I can
different
see that.
mechanism in the wrist.
I could see.
I used to coach axe throwing.
Did you?
Yeah, for like a weird year of my life.
What's the number one thing you teach people with axe throwing?
To not flick their wrist.
So explain this to me. Show me a proper axe throwing
So
motion.
you want to maintain like a tight wrist.
Okay.
And I mean, you can do it single arm or double arm, like overhead.
Yeah.
But if you let go of that wrist, that's when the axe like goes towards the floor or over rotates and it doesn't stick into the board.
Okay. That's good to know. We're going to go axe throwing also.
Okay.
Add this to our list.
I just have a large, like, how do you get into axe throwing coaching? Like,
Are you a talented axe thrower?
I mean,
general?
that's what my
Probably not
assumption.
anymore. But yeah, I mean, I went a lot in high school and got pretty into it.
Really?
And then I was 18, quit working at the tanning salon. Went into this place, they had axe throwing. I was like, oh, hey, can I work here? And the guy was like, yeah, sure. So he trained me for a couple weeks and then I trained other people.
That's incredible. Axe throwing. She can beat up in a push-up. She could beat us in a push-up contest, and she could beat us in axe throwing.
Well, we all used to joke that if somebody ever came into the business to try to rob the business, we'd all just turn around with the hatchets.
Slightly
So-
terrifying. I'm not going to lie to you. Garrett, side note, can we get Tyler Cartwright, the one-time world champion, on our show next week, maybe?
You know, I didn't look a lot into him, but
Let's see.
I'll find him and then I'll give him a call.
Yeah.
And,
Give him a call. Tell him we're at the Hey BigHead Show.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd be thrilled. Well, I mean, he's probably here for the competition. I'm
Yeah.
sure he'd want to make that 2-time champion. There were some other people in there that had been, there was a 4-time champion. And
Yeah.
He was like, this is all I wanted to be when I was little. So
That's incredible.
it's like it's committed to doing that stuff. I guess it's a sport. You know?
That's your only task for this rest of the week is to get one of our spin signer contestants or competitors on the show.
We could have them perform.
You're going to need to get a Hey Big Head sign, though, for him to actually spin.
We could be a sponsor.
Ooh.
We could absolutely be a sponsor. And yeah, we got to get a sign that says Hey Big Head. New episodes every week.
Do you think
HeyBigHead.com.
with their signs that they have to be like a certain material and a certain weight? Like, wouldn't
For
you think
sure.
that there's a bunch of...
I'm sure there's regulations. I'm sure Tyler can answer that for us next
Okay.
week. But yes, there's probably like a type of paper that the board is made out of.
Right.
I'm sure that I wonder if what is on the board matters also. Like obviously the design of it. I don't know. It's a great question. You're asking a lot of questions I don't know the answers to right now.
Well, typical.
Boss man doesn't have answers.
And is there a way to cheat? Like, could you modify your sign to give you an advantage?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we're opening up a whole new part of this that I didn't even think about.
I'll go down there now.
Yeah.
I'll find him. I'll be like, hey, after you win or lose, like you're
Get in my
coming.
car.
We got a show to shoot, dude.
After you get in my car, I'm going to take you somewhere. I'm going to take you to a studio. We have some people that want to meet you. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, we're gonna ask questions. We're gonna ask about if there's cheating in the world sign spinning, and if so, what is it? Potential steroid use. I don't know. We're gonna ask
What steroids would you need
Just
for
strong
science?
forearms.
just in the just shooting up the forearm. I think we could make a whole episode about this.
Yeah.
Because the more we talk about it, the more I'm very intrigued by this.
Yeah.
There's an art to it.
It really is.
Like,
And the fact that they're outside too, like that, I feel like that makes a huge difference. The fact that they're outside, they're in Fremont, which, based on that video you just showed, I mean, it looks like they're on the Fremont Street. It's covered, but it's still, it can definitely have a little wind going
yeah,
on.
you get a little
And
breeze.
he's throwing it up there, so that's a good 5 feet in the air.
Yeah, then it goes into the specifications, like how heavy is the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm very intrigued by this. Very intrigued.
Get him on.
Get him on. Tyler Cartwright, we're coming for you. Competitors from 40 cities and 10 international locations are going head to head. That's crazy that they got that many people from around the world.
Okay, clarification. What's the actual title of the competition?
The competition is the 2026 World Sign Spinning Championship.
Okay.
World.
I was gonna have beef if it was like U.S. sign spinning and they had international competitors.
They're
But
bringing
they
in-
clarified.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, they covered all their bases.
hasn't grown yet.
Not yet. Give it time. Give it time. The fact that it's 10 international cities, I'm sure that number was smaller last year, and I'm sure it'll increase next year. It's almost like Power Slap. How Power Slap started off like, what is this is the stupidest thing ever. But now it's kind of gaining traction, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of intrigued by Power Slap. I can see myself being intrigued by this world sign spinning.
Yeah, I think that it said the winner gets like $5,000.
For the sign spinning,
Yeah,
let's see.
but that was based on last year.
Just
so
so it covers their flight and their hotel room.
right, and obviously pride because most of these
Bragging
people-
rights,
Right.
pride. Sure. Judges scored on technical ability, execution, and style by a panel of judges up to 90 points per round. Listen, I think we should go to this. I think we should.
Why 90?
Again, that's a Tyler Cartwright question. Save these for Tyler.
okay.
But I'm excited. It'll be good. Moving on to our girl, Heather Collins. Once again, I feel like even though she hasn't been on the show in ages, I feel like we talk about her every episode. We got she's been busy. She had, so every now and then I'll follow her. Every now and then, like I'll see a post about her. What happened was she complained about going to Caesar's casino or Caesar's Palace, and I think she either was just over the allotted amount for the free parking for locals, or I don't know, or maybe it's Caesar's Palace doesn't have parking for locals. But essentially what happened, this is the power of social media and the power that she has with her following, is she complained about it. She complained about it enough where she was like, Caesar's Palace is a staple in this city. It's been here forever. Locals love Caesar's Palace. Why is there no free parking, or why is there only free parking for certain parts of the week? And I believe they had like a promotion going on where they did offer free parking for certain times, but not enough for Heather. So she complained about it on social media, and let's see, we're going to play this video of hers. They actually commented on her video that they refunded her parking. Let's see.
Caesar's Palace refunded me for my parking. I couldn't believe it. So I guess what happened was, I think I went on a Saturday or Sunday, and I entered around like 11 something and left at like 1 something. Anyway, I went to the call box. They told me no discounts for locals today because it was event day, and I was like, what are you fucking talking about? It's event day. I guess
Language,
Caesar's
Heather,
Palace
language.
at like noon on event day starts charging for parking, which I think is a little ridiculous if the event is not until 8 o'clock, but whatever, they refunded me. But now we know they still offer free parking for locals for 3 hours, and we still can go there Monday through Thursday, I think, for free all day. But either way, like, thank you for applying, thanks for the refund, but like, that's a little early to be starting for event parking, if I'm being honest.
Caesar's Palace. They saw that video because I'm sure enough people commented and tagged them. And that's just the power of social media, of having a following like that, where you can post about that, complain about it, and they go in and they refund it. Now, what do they say? They say, we've refunded your parking, allowed 2 to 10 business days, parked during a special event, blah, blah, blah. We still have first 3 hours free parking every day for locals unless there are signs for a special event. It's pretty cool, but you're kind of drawing the line of why does she get it, but others don't get the refund on free parking when they make a stink of it. But what she's doing now is she has a petition going on right here. She's got 310 verified signatures. She wants to get to 500. Grant free parking for Las Vegas locals on the Strip. This is something I can get behind. Julie, you go to the Strip a lot, especially now, and you're seeing all these shows and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I think it's a phenomenal idea. Now, we have whatever it's called, like the Caesars card that you need. So, and we've never experienced
the rewards card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've never experienced the issue with events yet, but I could foresee it happening, and I think this is a great idea. I agree.
I mean, it's a hard to argue against this, especially like why would you want to pay money? The casinos don't need all of the locals' money for parking. It makes such a big difference because not only are we parking at this venue that offers locals free parking, but you're giving us a reason to go there, and it's just giving back to locals in a way that I can't imagine making that big of a change, except to the shareholders. But there are some casinos that don't charge parking, obviously stations. They don't charge any parking for anything, which is fantastic. And honestly, I think they're probably going to stay that way. Does Circa do free parking? Do you remember?
No.
No, they don't do free parking for locals. There are some. We actually have funny enough, we have a parking guide cheat sheet that we're working on for vegaslocal.com that's going to show off all the strips, all the casinos on the Strip, and which locations have free parking and which ones don't for locals. But let's see. So she said, I grew up in Las Vegas. Many locals see the Strip, blah, blah, blah. Depend on local residents, workers. First of all, I love her to death, but there's no way she wrote this. I think she chat GPT this, but that's okay. We chat GPT everything these days. But she's making a great argument. She's got 310 signatures. I think we're gonna sign it right now, live on the Big Head Show. We're going to
Make it official.
make it official.
I'll have to sign after.
Yes, all of us make sure to sign. Brian, how come you haven't signed?
He wants to pay.
Yeah. I enjoy paying.
Can you chip in $3 to get this petition on the agenda? I will not pitch in $3. Somebody did. 8 people did so
You
far.
pay your $3 now, so then you don't have to ever pay. This is your down payment.
This is my down payment for future free parking.
What is this? Heather Collins v. Caesars Entertainment? Like, it's just a
This
court
is
case.
2026. I'll tell you what, this is more entertaining than Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. Brian, I know you're excited for this because you're a big boxing guy, aren't you?
I'm not excited for this fight. God. I think Pacquiao's amazing. I think his last fight that he did, where everyone thought it was a joke at first, actually was a really good fight.
Okay.
I think Mayweather's a very boring boxer.
Mayweather, he's a very defensive boxer. He's just
Yeah.
the reason he's had so many fights and he rarely gets injured is because he fights to not get hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a point fighter.
he is. Garrett, how do you feel about this fight?
It's a little unnecessary. They're almost 50.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Mayweather's 49 and Pacquiao's 47, or other way.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember, like, I don't follow boxing that heavily, but I remember being so excited for it whenever their first one was in about 2015 or 2014, something like that. And it was a cuddle fest. So what with age, what is gonna make this fight different than the last one?
Sure.
They're more fragile than they were. They're slower. Yeah, cool for the Sphere. Cool for Las Vegas. I've never been there, but sounds cool to go to.
It's fantastic.
But why this event?
You're spot on. Even the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, because it was such a long time coming, I felt that it was just beyond their primes, both of them. And I remember this because I remember the argument of how so many times people tried to get that fight to work and then it just fell through last minute. And then they finally agreed on it. But by the time they finally agreed on the first fight, they were both just kind of towards the end of their career. So it wasn't like prime Mayweather, prime Pacquiao. And that was like the fight that we wanted. Every boxing fan, or even just casual boxing fan, wanted, because it was Mayweather's the best, no, Pacquiao's the best. We'll never find out until they fight each other. So fool me once on that. And then on a similar type of like fight, like after that, like Mayweather then fought like Conor McGregor, which I thought would be a great fight, and it had bursts of greatness, but even still, that was kind of just a total cash grab. And then the most recent cash grab of a boxing match was definitely Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Did you watch that fight?
I did.
That was the worst fight
That
in
was
the world.
awful.
It was so bad.
And what do you know? It's Netflix again.
Yeah.
Right. That's hosting the.
Netflix is like the Mr. Beast of streaming shows, because they know what engages us, they know what catches our attention, and they know that we'll pay whatever it is to watch these events, even though looking back on it, it's like they got us again. They got us again, and they're going to get us for a third time or a second time with this fight. But did you watch the fight, Julia? You're a boxing fan?
No, not really, but I'm certainly not a Jake Paul fan. Like I'll watch Logan Paul in WWE.
There you go.
That's on more often than any other kind of fighting
Sure.
in our household.
Let's see this video here that kind of talks about that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. I'm definitely curious to learn more because they just announced it yesterday.
Both of these guys are broke. I mean, the reporting on Floyd recently has been pretty unambiguous. He is in a lot of debt. And despite the fact that he made over $1 billion,
He's got so much money.
during the course of
How
his
are you-
career.
Had.
By the way, did that without sponsors, by
Wild.
and large. Without sponsors is a remarkable achievement. I don't know what he's done with his money, but he doesn't have much more of it. He's now literally doing, I've seen liquor sales, and he's a known teetotaler, which is kind of a strange turn unless you recognize the guy has money issues. The same is true for Pacquiao. Pacquiao had money issues during the latter portion, frankly, of his active run, where he had tax problems, and so where he was competing was, at certain points, he would go to places that had like low tax thresholds just so he could hold on to more of his purse. So his situation is certainly one of these as well. These guys need money, and I don't know what the purse is going to be for Netflix. I suspect it will be substantial, but let's just be honest about it. Reason number one, they're broke.
That's crazy. That's crazy because Pacquiao, I know Pacquiao gives a lot, or at least when he was in his prime in boxing, regularly, he gave a lot back to the Philippines, right? Because he's from there.
Yeah.
So I know that the people in the Philippines, they all love Pacquiao, and like he's somebody that gives back. So, but I don't know much about him outside of that. But Mayweather, especially living in Vegas, you would see what's his company, the money team, the TMT.
Yeah.
You would see those signs and those cars and people wearing the apparel everywhere, and you would think that he has so much money that he could give generational wealth to the rest of his kids in the future. But that's mind-blowing. That's crazy.
It's insane. It's like, you have all this money. Why don't you maybe invest in like a financial advisor? Or, like,
Good point.
you don't even need to manage the money. The money team. Well, there's no team. It's
The
just,
money team, the team kind of just the team goes away when I guess the money
It's
stops.
just
coming.
there's the money like I'm spending all my money away. Like, I don't know what happened.
That's wild. I couldn't imagine having $1 billion and 10 years later, whatever it is, not having enough money to carry on or having to fight again. But again, good for him because we will pay for it. We will watch it. I will bet on it.
Charity event.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need money? Yeah, Netflix got you.
Netflix got you. I got you.
Let's go do it in the nice, beautiful new Sphere.
That's going to be cool. So the fact that they're doing it in the Sphere is just one of a kind. And I know they're building another one somewhere else in the world, but it's just such an experience. If you haven't been there, highly recommend going to see the Backstreet Boys like Julie wants to. You're shaking your head no?
No,
You haven't changed your mind after
No, I'm
last
not
week?
interested. There's just probably so many other things I would rather have as my first Sphere experience.
Okay, so let's give you another chance because you called me after the show last week and you were like, I wish I would have said this and this and this. Who would you like to see at the Sphere if they had a performance there?
Well, again, things that probably aren't going to happen. But after I left and I was like, why did I say I don't like any bands? Because I just couldn't think of any on the spot. I'd love to see Steely Dan. That's not going to happen.
That would be incredible.
But that would be like a dream.
Okay.
Or like the original Eagles would be cool. I would still love to go see the Eagles as they are right now.
Who, I mean, other than Glenn Fry passing away, who isn't in the band?
That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Just like, that's not one that's going to be possible unless they hologram it.
Who was the hologram that they've done? Is it Tupac that they had?
I think it was Tupac.
That was pretty cool.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Were you even born then when that happened?
No, I don't think so. Just born yesterday.
How old are you?
Me?
That was the VMAs, and I don't think that like MTV is not even around anymore.
Well, okay.
They went broke too. They went broke from the hologram.
Listen, I do know what MTV is. It just wasn't like really the music video channel anymore. It was more of the reality TV stuff by the time I was old enough to be interested in MTV.
The more you talk about like the things like that, the older I feel. I feel young at 41, but when you talk about things like that, it ages me internally.
Sorry. Happy belated birthday.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I turned 27 this year. Like, I'm young, but I'm not like,
You're young.
Yeah.
You're young. Trust
I
me.
was born
You're young.
in the 1900s.
In the 1900s.
Thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel a little better. Garrett, how old are you?
25.
25. Okay. So he's younger.
2000.
Nice.
We just made it.
See, this is why I hire young, Brian. Not on purpose. It just there's no ageism going on here. It just so happens to be that I surround myself with people that are younger than me to make me feel younger. That's it. That's the secret to
It's
life.
like a
right there.
desperate call.
You need some help?
I just need to drive in the car with no sound on. That's what I need.
Brian.
Clear your mind.
That's my therapy session.
Brian's got you.
Yeah, thank you. Brian, let me borrow your truck one more time. Well, this is great. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this episode. Garrett, excited to have you on. Check out new episodes every week on heybighead.com. Julie, you got any final words for Chris Angel before we go?
Love you.
Love you. How much money?
Or what
were you-
about, are you ready?
Wait, is-
That's his thing.
what does he do?
Are you ready?
That was good.